Hey, welcome, Raised Dry Fishing fans. I'm Cole. I'm Derek. I'm not Cole. I'm Derek. You're Cole.
I'm Kohl.
What are you wearing?
Well, with my complexion, man, I just didn't want to get burnt.
We're inside, dog.
Yeah, but, it doesn't take much for me, So I figure I put on my awesome Hook 360 Pro Series neck gaiter.
Fair enough. It is pretty awesome.
It is pretty slick, isn't it?
It is. Why don't you pull that down so the people can see your glorious face?
Hide the women and children.
Alright, so today we're going to try something new. We are going to do a debate, essentially, between two different baits that we think can be used in similar situations. Not exact, but similar situations. We're going to start out. You're going to pick one of the baits. I'm going to have the other bait. And then we're going to duke it out to see which bait is better.
Mine. I don't even know what I'm picking yet.
We'll find out. So, today I have chosen the square bill crankbait, 3 to 6 foot depth, or the bladed jig. So, both excel in similar, in different circumstances, but overall, I believe that these two baits are somewhat interchangeable. So, which bait do you think is the best? If you could only throw one of these all day at any lake in the country, which one would you choose?
So, I'm going to the lake.
Anywhere. Just pick one.
Do I know the lake?
No.
Do I know what I'm going to?
No, you're going anywhere. You're going to California Delta.
I wouldn't go to California.
Amen, brother. Amen.
But under those circumstances, I will always have the bladed jig tied on. Especially if I don't know what I'm fishing.
So you chose the Good.
In the winter.
So the crankbait, the specifically the square bill crankbait, diving anywhere from no depth, being a wake bait, to 6 to 8 feet. Okay?
Okay.
Extremely versatile. It bounces off cover. The blade is actually engineered, the design, to bounce off cover and trigger those reaction bites, if you will. Not to mention the lifelike profile of the bait. Completely looks like a minnow. Live Target makes one now that looks like a school of minnows in those clear water situations. And I have 6 hooks to catch them boogers on. And I can change the hooks. I can go bigger, I can go smaller, depending on what I want to do with the bait. It's completely just versatile. I mean, I don't know what else to say. It's the best choice.
Well, I know what else to say. It's not as versatile as the chatterbait. And I'll tell you why.
Okay. Love to hear it.
What were your depth ranges for that?
0 to 8, 6, 8, depending on the manufacturer.
Well, this can go about as far as my line will come out. I can fish this on top of the column. I can fish this in the middle of the column. I can fish this on the deck, bro. Right off the ground. Drag it across the bottom.
The ground? Why are you fishing out of the water?
There's ground underwater. Is there not?
I don't know that I'd call it ground.
Well, what would you call it? Is that not the ground?
Land? I don't know. Probably not land.
Anyway.
I don't know. You say ground, I think dry dirt. I don't know.
So you say that's realistic looking?
Oh, 1,000%.
Ah.
That's a fish. It's a crawdad colored one, this specific one, but it's a fish.
Okay, but if you want to change the look of that, you got to buy a new one. Okay? If you want 6 different colors, five different colors, whatever, you got to buy 5 of them, 6 of them to change up. I can make this look however I want it to look. It would,
what are you talking about? It's chartreuse and white.
Okay, so the head is chartreuse and white. I can put any trailer I want on this. Right now, it's a shad? It's a shad trailer.
It's a white and
paddle tail.
Clear crystal.
Yeah, okay. So
just
paddle tail, shad trailer. If I wanted a little less water movement, a little more finesse, put on a twin tail grub, put on a single tail grub, change up the color of the
We
of
get
the
it. You
trailer.
can change your trailers. What
Yeah,
do
you can
do?
make it look.
I
right.
can change the hooks on these with the innovation of the VMC bladed trebles. I can add flash to one or both of these hooks with a little blade in dirtier water to give me that little up in the, you know.
I don't need to add that because it already has one.
But this has the option. You were talking about trailers, and I was just that's what I was.
Okay, how many different ways can you fish that?
1,713 ways.
Okay, but for the most part, if we're talking about how we're fishing, yeah, you can stroke it. You
let's
can
be real.
Quick reel it.
I'm
whatever, but you're pretty much throwing it out and reeling it back to you.
So if it hits a piece of cover, wood, i.e. rock, i.e. I'm letting it float. It's going to be going. And it's getting eaten. What's yours going to do? Stop. Oh, gets caught in everything.
Except it doesn't. This bounces off cover just as easily, if not better, than that square bill.
Disagree.
How are you going to fish out your grass? You're going to bring it all back with you.
I'm going to bring all, okay.
Every single blade you touch.
How you going to fish that through grass?
What are you talking about?
I know.
I
Stop it. I'm
grass.
just saying. Gosh.
70% of the time I hit the grass, I jerk it, and a fish hits it because of that reaction.
Yeah,
bite.
well, I don't have to worry
and that's
about.
submerged grass, by the way. And we're getting the matted grass if the water levels are low or the
You know what
grass
that's
is
called?
just tall.
You uneducated buffoon. It's
Okay,
called
we can-
emergent
We
vegetation.
Okay. I'll fish the edge of the weed line. Okay. If I see a hole in that weed line or in the what did you call it?
Submergent.
Submergent. That's the grass that's above the water. Right?
No, that's emergent.
Emergent. Okay, so if I see a hole in the emerging grass,
Vegetation.
yeah, I can just pick it up, pitch it in there, bring out that lunker, and go back to fishing.
Yeah. But if you don't catch a fish, how many weeds are you going to have on that? Quite a few.
What are you talking about?
If you don't catch a
Not all the
fish,
time.
you're bringing weeds back.
Not if you fish it the right way.
I don't fish this in weeds because that's just silly. So wherever I am fishing this in, it's hassle free. I'm throwing it out, I'm winding, I'm yanking, I'm jerking, I'm catching fish. I ain't grabbing nothing off my hooks. So, and I can get this bait in all the manufacturers. So there's the square bill crankbait variety.
I want to hear him list off every single square.
127 manufacturers of the square bill crankbait who make, design, release, and sell over 1,313 different colors. I'd like to see.
Guaranteed?
I'd like to
Guaranteed?
We're not getting into that.
He doesn't know what he's talking about. See, you know he loses the argument when he starts blowing numbers
How many
out of his
colors
butt.
does that come in? 6?
All of them.
No. What? Okay.
What?
It does come in all of them.
You can find this in any color you want. If there's
Not true.
If
Not
there's,
true.
If there's a color you're missing,
Not true.
If there's a color you're missing, you can find it in the trailer to put on.
But I want the whole bait to look like something.
What are you talking about? It will.
I've never seen
That trailer is 75-80% of that.
unless
thing.
you make one custom. I've never seen a craw-colored bladed jig for sale right off the shelf.
What are you talking about?
I've never.
You get a little black and orange in there. You get an orange trailer. You can make it look craw colored. Oh my god.
So not only do I have to buy one bait, but now I have to buy 2 just to make it a color.
Okay, you don't have to put a trailer on it.
One
but
bait.
Most of the time, I would recommend you put a trailer on it.
I wouldn't fish without a trailer.
I wouldn't either, but you don't have to.
But these trailers, do they last forever?
Well, I can tell you this specific one has been on here for about 2 trips.
Is that forever?
Well, no.
Okay. Forever.
But it's fresh.
Unless it breaks.
I get a fresh, new smelling
Yeah,
bait
whatever.
every time we get out there. More
All right.
attractive.
So, If you think the square bill is the better option, if you could only throw one of these, go ahead and put it in the comments.
And for the two of you that don't think that's the right option, or that do think that's right.
No, the two of you that don't. The two of you that don't think.
All but the two of you that agree with the square bill. Go ahead and comment down below. Say that you'll throw the chatterbait.
Go ahead and put your favorite color and manufacturer of square bill, because there's 1,317 different ones.
You know, the one thing I will say about the bladed jig, I'm never spending $15 on it.
$6, dude.
No, I know. Those jackhammers,
they're
like $15. I ain't spending that.
Jackhammers. So we look forward to seeing what y'all prefer. Please subscribe. Hit the bell so you get our newest videos.
Go over to Instagram.
Nope.
Race Right Fishing, one word. You'll see it at the end of the video. Be sure to follow us. We post a lot more content there.
Facebook. We're on the Facebooks. So, all right. Thank you. We'll see you next time.